Hey everybody, I hope you all are doing well. And this should be a pretty short video. I just wanted to make this because I found a survey online from Ubisoft actually regarding the next Assassin's Creed game. And I thought that it was a really good survey, which is good given a lot of problems that the Assassin's Creed series has had lately. And especially given that I made a video on it before. I thought this was a good follow-up. So, for those of you who haven't seen my video before, you can go check it out. It'll probably be on like a suggested videos on the side of the screen, or if not, you can go on my channel and find it. I didn't make it that long ago. But basically, my point in the video was that Assassin's Creed has gone downhill a whole lot, in my opinion. The first two games were pretty much good, and then Cliff Notes is that the series became way too easy, and I think the plot became bad. Now, that was before I had played Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag, which I think, just update on that for you all, is I think Assassin's Creed 4 is a really, really good game. I think that there are some kind of ingrained problems that we've all got to deal with in the story, especially the story that takes place in the near future. But I think in terms of gameplay, it did a lot that was new, and in terms of story, I liked it better. Definitely better than Revelations, which I thought was just shit. But, for all of you who are interested, this new survey is pretty good. I'll link to it in the description below. This survey basically is in response to Ubisoft's latest game, or latest Assassin's Creed game anyway, Assassin's Creed Unity. If you all don't know already, that game released to terrible bugginess. It got ripped apart. There was a lot of controversy in terms of how the reviews worked as well. A lot of the reviewers were angry because there had been an embargo placed on reviews. Basically, when Ubisoft agreed to give people copies of the games, websites, reviewers, for the purpose of reviewing the games, gave them early copies, they said as part of that contract that, you all can't release your review of this game until 8 a.m. But that was 8 a.m. the day the game came out. As in, it launched at midnight, and then 8 hours later, the reviews were allowed to come out. Now, obviously, anyone who bought the game at midnight had no access to any reviews. And people were live streaming it, and there were all kinds of problems with the game. It became infamous very quickly. And in response to that, and all the huge amount of well-deserved criticism that Ubisoft got for that, they decided to launch a survey. And everyone was just becoming hopeful that maybe the series would turn around after Assassin's Creed 4, and then they dropped the ball. It almost gives me hope again. I mean, at this point, you all have got to understand I'm so cynical about the series at this point. But this almost gives me hope again. So the survey asks all kinds of good stuff. It asks basic stuff at first. What games have you played in the series? How long have you played them? How do you rate them? And I ripped Assassin's Creed Revelations apart. I gave it like a 3 out of 10 or something on the scale. Their scale's a bit different. It's not like a review scale. It's if you didn't like it at all, it's a 1. If you really liked it, it's a 10. So that's not necessarily equivalent to a 3 out of 10 in a review. But I really wanted to let them know that I didn't like that one. And then it actually lets you leave text comments, which I love. That's what I really think takes it a step above. It says, if you're not planning on getting Assassin's Creed Unity, because I marked that I wasn't, it's like, could you tell us why? And then it gives you like a text box, and you can write in, I don't think there's any limit. If there is, I didn't hit it, and I wrote a couple paragraphs. You can write in why you're not interested in the game, or what problems you have with the series, or what you would like to see in the next game. It's a really well put together survey. So I just figured, given that I've done videos on this before, or at least one video on this before, that it'd be good to update you all that Assassin's Creed 4 turned out to be good, and Unity turned out to be crap. And because I have some followers on interested and are fans of the series, I thought that it would be good to just let you all know that there is a survey. I highly recommend that you take it. Anyone else you know who's a fan, that they take it as well. you all need to spread this thing around. That's what I'm trying to do, because it looks like it may actually be a good faith effort to reach out to some of the fans of this series. I can't tell you all if they'll listen, but it's worth a try. It's a pretty good survey. I think it was worth doing, so I just want to let you all know about that.